of Work It on CFMU. I'm the cute one. And smart one. The talented one? Sure, you could say that. But enough about Work It. This is about connection, about you and me. Sam's not here. I left some crayons in a meat locker and shut the door when he went in. Do you want to be more authentic? More creative? Do you want to live your best life? Sounds hard, huh? It doesn't have to be. With Janetfest. That's right, friends, Janetfest, a celebration of authenticity, creativity, and photorealism. That's just the first word that popped into my head, but that's what being authentic is all about. Only $165. Please don't call it a workshop. Work isn't work if you love it. We're calling it a love shop. We nearly changed shop, too, to something like share or exchange. We didn't want there to be confusion, though. It's $165. We've got lots of fun activities at Janetfest. We'll make flower headbands. We'll have mini gardens and mason jars. You'll get an exclusive tote and set of crystals. And of course, I'll be sharing my tips on creativity and being your real self. What more do you need? That's literally everything. So followers, let me influence you. Janetfest, $165 to a better you. Be there. Welcome to News Desk, the program where we tell you some news while at a desk. We now go live to Scroat Scratcher from the scene of what can best be described as, well, let's hear for ourselves. Scroat?
I'm here at Janetfest in what can best be described as a vision of hell on earth. What was supposed to be a harmless celebration of the popular podcaster and karaoke performer Janet Mowat has descended into a scene from which the world may never recover.
And what exactly is going on, Scroat? What about the flower crowns?
Well, after admitting that she forgot them at home, Janet said, "Hey, what about the British royal family? They have lots of crowns." An army of frenzied teenage girls descended on Buckingham Palace. No one was spared. Janet taught them to weave lilacs into their spoils as they bathed in royal blood.
I see. And what about the mason jars and mini gardens?
That started innocently enough as well. When one of the guests asked about maintenance, though, Janet suggested, "Oh, mini gardeners? Is that a thing?" The rampage resumed as guests stormed greenhouses trying to fit gardeners into mason jars. Tell me, are you familiar with the story of Procrustes?
The ancient Greek villain who cut the limbs off of people who were too big for his iron bed? Who isn't?
Well, the things I've seen at Janetfest would make Procrustes vomit.
I think barf is funnier, Scroat.
Disagree. Summing up, because this premise is running out of steam, the tote bags were human skin, the crystals were polished chunks of bone, and, oh right, the creativity workshop brought about the end times for all mankind.
There are the four horsemen now.
Well, studio, I'm gonna go hide behind some flaming corpses.
May Janet have mercy on us all.